Hey guys, how's you all? First of all, I hope that we are live right now. It's 6 p.m. This time we're gonna do it on a different level altogether. This time it's going to be a different kind of thing. Just 1 minute. Let me shut down everything which is opening in my laptop, which is open in my laptop. And hi, how's you all? Good evening. And I think we are all back again here. Just let me open up a few things in my laptop, then we will go ahead and you're going to experience a different kind of meetup this time, in which I'll be having few people as volunteers who will be taking up your all questions when you all will be asking. Just 1 minute. Let's put across there. So we are having here a few people who are with us. Just Prasad, and so he is Prasad and he is Malvika. She is Malvika, and yes, we are having these two people along with us as our guest. So are they looking here on the screen? I mean, are you able to see them on the screen? Yes, please say hi, Prasad. Prasad, say hi. Just Prasad, Malvika, just say hi. And Malvika also. Just speak something. I want to see that I'm in
Hello,
Israel.
guys. Good evening.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, so they are able to hear you guys. Okay, fine. So now, how's you all people? I mean, like today we are going to build one Flutter, Flask based API in like for Tinder. Okay, so first of all, what is Flask and what is API, and then going ahead, how to make an API, how to develop an API. So these are all the questions which we have today to answer. So yeah, shall we go ahead, guys, or shall we wait for some more people to come up around, or like shall we go ahead? Just because today we are seeing the lowest ever count in our meetup. I think there is 37 people. It is totally fine. Let us see like how it goes up. Okay, so shall we go ahead? Just give me a small high five, guys. Just give me a small high five, then we will go ahead with this. Okay, so application interface, yes. Program API, yes. Let's wait for a while. Okay, go ahead. Can you all guys make some more noise around you all the statuses and all that? Hey, we are live here and today we are gonna learn about how to build an API in Python. So I think we can go ahead. Prasad, what do you think? Prasad and Malvika, what do you think? What do you guys think? So these are gonna be with me in this whole session together. So what happens is that we will all be like having it together, and you can ask questions in the chat and they will be asking it to me, and yep. So that's what. Prasad, can you speak something?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
We can go ahead, Pakka. Malvika, can you go ahead?
Yes.
So yes, Flask means it's related to web framework, and okay, so I think we are good to go. So just 1 minute, guys. Let me have my whole screen sorted properly. Now you can see that my screen is little bit lagging here and there. So it is lagging because of so much load we are giving it. So currently my all the CPUs, all the it's like been on 100% right now. Okay, but it will be getting optimized, don't worry. Let me just close up all the unnecessary things. Okay, so let me close down all the unnecessary stuff from my computer. Actually, I was thinking to have one 5 minutes wait time for you all guys, but it is totally fine. So yes, that's where we are, and currently you are able to see our people also here, and you are able to see the PPT also here. So let's go ahead. And Tinder क्या है? अरे Tinder क्या है पता नहीं रहे. I mean, like from कहाँ से हो? I mean, like who you are, from where you are. I just want to know that, because many of you guys may be like very much knowing about what is Tinder, from what Tinder actually is there for. So I think. So can you speak in Urdu or make tutorial in Urdu? I don't know Urdu, boss. If at all I know, then it would have been like something different. But it is totally fine. So yes, let's go ahead, guys, and I want at most interaction from our guys here who are there on the top. So guys, please be interactive, both of you, and you are representing audience today for me. And yes, and now let's go ahead and start speaking. So yes, first of all, Prasad, do you know about anything about APIs? What is API? What is API, Prasad? What do you think? What's API? Be interactive, right?
API is like a API. Prasad, what do you think? What's API? Okay, so API is like a bridge between two languages, like getting data and posting data.
Okay, I think your voice is echoing. Just can you like turn off the YouTube?
Languages like getting data and posting data.
Can you just please put up the YouTube?
Just a minute.
Huh.
Okay, now
Okay.
it's fine.
Yes, it's totally fine. We have got
Just a minute,
55
just a minute,
people
sir.
in the what we say live chat. Yes, voice problem. We are solving it, guys. Just be here. So yep. So now let's go ahead and start with our like Flask-based API. First of all, the first and foremost question which every one of us should be answering right now: what is an API? Okay, so let us keep Tinder and all aside and let us see like what is an API. So what is an API, guys? Just you, every one of you, please go answer it. I mean, what do you, Prasad? What do you think? What's an API? Malvika, what do you think? What's an API? Can you answer it? Malvika, can you answer it? Like,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay, just put
So
it up.
API is like this mediator, who takes a request and tells what to do.
Okay, so application. Okay, it's like
It is actually application programming interface.
yes, it's application programming interface, guys. As you have heard it very rightly. So API means application programming interface. Now, where do we use application programming interface? Okay, where do we use application programming interface? Now, Prasad wants to ask me this question. Yes, Prasad, you want to exactly ask me this question, right?
Yes, sir.
What is that? Be natural, guys. We all are here like from what we say, let's upgrade, and we're trying to educate these all people who are at that side. So please be natural and nothing to act anywhere. So is the what is the duration of this session? It's going to be like 30 minutes somewhere. It's only 30-minute session. In 30 minutes, we are going to cover up a basic API in Python. Okay. So the first and foremost thing, what is API? So let us just go and write down API. Okay, what is API? Okay, so you will see here that some of the Google is giving us an answer that API means application programming interface. Okay, API means application programming interface. Now, what does an application programming interface means? Application programming interface is a kind of a software you can just think about. Okay, it's more to do with you all use Facebook, right? Every one of you uses Facebook. Okay, I think Prasad and Malvika, my CPU is getting fully loaded. What I'll do is like I'll take it from here. Is it okay for you guys? I think
Yes, sir.
Yes.
yes, my CPU is getting fully loaded. I just need to close down Zoom or else it will blast off, I think. So let me just close down Zoom, guys. Just 1 minute. Just let us close down Zoom and let us end this meeting because I don't think it's gonna work this way. So yeah, now I think our CPU might have got some ease. Yes. Okay, a layer which two applications can call itself. That's what is an API. That's what some people are mentioning it up here in this. Yep, I think I'm back there again on the screen. So a set of routes or protocols and a set of building software. So that's what now see my CPU is like fully eased out. See now, as you can see here. So yep, I think Zoom was a culprit. It was taking up huge amount of memory. So now yes, I can go back and I can interact with you all. So yes, now just imagine this is your mobile phone. Okay, this is your mobile phone. Okay, so I'm explaining you what is API. Okay, so this is your mobile phone, and let us take this is like Facebook's. This is Facebook database. Okay, this is your mobile and this is Facebook's database. Okay, this is the Facebook data center. Now, whenever you're using Facebook, that time you just put up a request on this particular mobile phone for seeing anyone's profile or seeing your profile. Okay, so what you do is you just go to Facebook. You just go to Facebook. As soon as you go to Facebook, you will see only your friends' photos there. Your near about people, like who's your friends and who are like other people. You will see their post only. So from where these posts are coming inside your mobile phone? These posts are coming from your this particular what we say particular database. So who is bringing this all the post from this database to a mobile phone? The in between there should be a server, right? Not waiter. There should be a waiter who is bringing your all the data which is required from here to here. That waiter is known as an API. So that application programming interface is all about a waiter. That waiter is like bringing all the data from the data center to your mobile phone or to your desktop or to your watch or to anywhere wherever you want the data to be there. So whosoever the waiter who is bringing the data from that particular data center to your particular mobile, that is known as application programming interface. Clear? Till now everyone is clear what is an API? We have actually answered our first question. Every one of you is clear with what is an API? What's an API? Just I think every one of you is clear with that. So can you just please go ahead and say me that how many of you are clear with what's an API? Yep, I think just put me a small yes now if at all you are like clear with yes. I'm seeing now a lot of yes coming in. No, not lot of. I think only 3-4 yeses are coming in. So just can you just please put up yes guys if at all you are understanding what's an API. Can I go ahead? Yes, thanks a lot. So now we know that okay a particular what is API we have understood. Now why API is required? Okay, now JSON format, JSON request, let us JSON API examples. Let us get some JSON API examples. So I have just zoomed up my whole screen. So you are seeing, right? So your data is stored in some database. Okay, this is your mobile phone. So the data has to be transferred using some waiter. That waiter is known as API. Now how that waiter will transfer that data? That waiter will transfer the data using this JSON. Okay, JSON. What is JSON? JavaScript object notation. What is JSON? In which you can put up a tag and you can put up the result there. So this is known as JSON. I mean, this is a JSON based output. Clear? So that's how you can actually get this is the whole API works with the help of JSON. Clear? I hope that you all have understood what is JSON. Clear? Is it clear to all what is JSON? So now yep. Is it clear? Now just put up JSON. What is JSON? JSON, what is JSON? Just give me the full form of JSON. What is JSON? Please give me the full form of JSON. JSON. I just gave the example. I just gave the full meaning. Just put me the example of JSON. I just want to know that thing. Okay. So in the meantime, as you're putting up the answers, just give me 1 minute, guys. I need to mute myself. Just 1 minute. Okay, so I'm back here again. So I think my voice is clear right now. Someone was complaining about my voice is not clear, so that's why I just tried it, switching it across. So yes, JavaScript object notation, clear. So I think JavaScript object notation, everyone is clear with that. So now let's go and let's build an API for Tinder. Okay, so every one of you know what is Tinder, guys. Yes, I think every one of you know what is Tinder. Okay, so what is Tinder? What is Tinder? Just let me know what is Tinder. I want to know what is Tinder. So just please let me know what is Tinder. We are going to build an API for Tinder. Okay, we will have one static database in our inside the code itself. Using that database, our client, whenever they request, okay, they should get some data. So that's how it should go and work. So let's go and start building our API. Okay, so I will be building the whole API using VS Code. So I hope that you guys are able to see my VS Code. I already have one of my workspace which is open. I will show you one of my API, okay, which is already being built. I'll take up a huge amount of reference from there and I'll build Tinder API.py. Okay, so this is Tinder API.py. So let me just go and import few files. Okay, so I just need to import these 3 things. Okay, fine. So first, okay, so now as I have said API and all, we are going to build it, everything is fine. Okay, so if at all, okay, now if at all you want me, like first of all you want to know that what is Flask. Okay, Flask, what is Flask? Let us now go and see what is Flask. Okay, Welcome to Flask documentation. Get started with the installation and all. Okay. So what is Flask? Flask depends on Jinja template engine and what WSGI toolkit. It is something like common patterns are the REST code. Okay. Just 1 minute. Now I just want to get you a full example of like what does Flask do actually. Okay, what is Flask all about? I just want to give you a small example. Welcome to Flask documentation. Just Flask. Flask is a lightweight WSGI web application framework. I'm getting you the right content so that this is my way of like I'm teaching anything. I literally go and Google out and I show you the samples. Okay, so Flask is one of the web framework. Okay, now what is Flask? Flask is one of the web framework. Using this web application framework, you can design APIs very quickly. Okay, you can design literally APIs just like that. Okay, so you can design APIs just like that. So here they have mentioned here one of the like what we say APIs code. Okay, so it is one of the most popular Python based framework which can be used for developing and deploying APIs. Okay, so yep, now let us go and start developing one of our API in Flask. We have just imported few libraries. Now how can you go and import few libraries? Okay, so first thing you will be requiring is to go to your terminal. Okay, so I'll just open up a new window. So first thing, okay, let us write down few notes also in this whole session so that I can actually be very clear while doing it. So where's my this is my PPT, right? So this is my PPT. So let me just go and write down few things. Okay, so first thing which we have learned here is steps. Okay, steps for building API. So the first thing which we have learned is what is API. What is API? API means application programming interface. Why API? We have learned it for transferring the data from the database to the particular mobile application. That's where your particular API works as a waiter between both and gets the data. In which format does the data comes in? Data comes in, that is JSON. Okay, that comes in JSON. Okay, now what is JSON? JavaScript object notation. Now what is Flask? We have answered it. What is Flask? Flask is a Python based Python based web app framework, web application framework. We have answered this question also. How to install? Now how to install what is it? How to install Flask? Okay, just go to py.org. Okay, so just go to py.org. Let's go to py.org. py.org, and as soon as you go to py.org, you will be able to see one of the what we say py.org. You will be able to just go to Flask and click Flask here. Okay, so you'll be able to see Flask, a simple framework. Flask is a lightweight and all. Okay, everything is mentioned. So you just need to do like install and update Flask. You can just do this way. Okay, so I will just remove a few things from here. Just okay, so it's collecting all the data and it has installed. So I just need to do this one particular command. Okay, I just need to put up this one particular command, that is pip install update Flask. I have just updated the whole library so inside my particular laptop. So yes, the Flask is already installed. So now we have done with that. Now how to install Flask, we have seen using py.org. Now let's go and utilize it. Okay, so what's the basic code for Flask to run? So I'll just go and copy this thing also. See, in a developer's life, everything works with copy paste. Okay, everything works with copy. I don't say that everything works with copy paste. Most of the things work with copy paste. Clear? So that's the, just 1 minute. Let me remove this. Let me put up my own code. Okay, if at all you don't do the copy paste thing at the very first thing, that means that you're not actually having any intent to do that. Okay, so you will learn things as soon as gradually you go. Okay, so yep, this is the whole thing. And yes, now here we are having, that is data dot get, for example, name. Okay, now what is happening up here? I'll just show you that. Okay, what's happening up here? I'll show you that just in a while. Okay, just be there. Okay, I am getting up my all other things. This is the very simplest code for writing down anything in Flask. Now what is that? This is the importing of files. Shall I zoom it out? Shall I zoom it out? Okay, so now just 1 minute. Okay, library import, importing library. I'll give you this code, guys. I will be giving this code, don't worry, I'll be giving this code. And we are having here, just 1 minute, view toggle word wrap. Okay, just one layer. Yes, it's fine. So now here it is all about application initialization, initialization. Okay, so yep, my spellings mistake will be there. Initialization. So we have initialized this particular Flask here. So flask has been imported like this. In this we have imported that particular Flask. So Flask dot, we are having here Flask. And now let's go ahead, and what we have created here is, so you all have learned one particular concept in what we say, decorators in Python. Using decorators in Python. If at all you have been my student and learned Python along with me, so you might have been knowing that. Hey, how many of you are with me here till now? Just give me a rating, right? Out of 1 out of 5, just give me the rating so that I can quickly do some alteration to my talk and adjust myself. Just how many of you are with me here? Just how many of you are with me here? Do Anaconda have Python or like Flask installed already? Yes, I think Anaconda is already been there with them. So Prasanna, this I 3. Okay, fine. So you want me to go fast or you want me to go slow? Just put up the thing in chat, right? Put up the thing in chat. I literally want to see your comments and like optimize my like level of teaching right now. Okay, so if at all I am like going superbly fine, just 5 or 4 or 3, whatever it is. So I am from batch 5 of Python. Okay, if you are from batch 5 of Python, you are yet to complete this decorators. So there is one concept known as decorators in Python. Okay, so this is the whole concept of decorators, in which you will be mentioning out the route. Okay, you will be mentioning out the route here. So the route should be like, for example, hi. So hyphen hi, you will be understanding where it is being used properly. Okay, let's go and do it. Okay, let's go and do this thing. And this is the proper basic syntax of like calling up this decorator of Flask. This is the proper basic syntax of calling out decorator in Flask. Okay, so we have this Flask ka decorator. See, now this is a decorator. Now what does a decorator do? Inside the decorator you can attach any function. Clear? So this is the function. This function is make request. So this is one of the function. Inside this function we are getting up this particular what we say, for example, in our request body we are having name. You will understand this, where this name is being used. You will understand. Just be with me here till now. I think yes, till now here this is the function. This is one of the function. Okay, this is one of the function. Okay, it is attached to one of the decorator. This is one decorator. It is attached with one function. Clear? So yep, that's where we are. And now let's go and okay, I should be removing this files and all also. It will give us an error going forward. Okay, we should be removing these all things also. That's it. So if underscore is name is equal to underscore is equal to main. So that's it. So that's where we have to run this. Now let's go ahead and print what we see. Let's have some text output text. Okay, output text is equal to whatever the name was. Let's put a name is equal to name. So hi urn plus what's the name. Clear? So we will be outputting that particular output text. Okay, so that's where it is. Now let's go and open up our terminal. So just open your terminal once. Inside your terminal you just need to write down python 3, okay, Tinder API. Just run this thing. Okay, we have got some error. What's the error? The error is line number 23. Okay, what's the error actually here? App.run. So use up okay, debug mode off. Achha, address is already under use and okay, this is the my error. So I need to close down. Okay, so I should be like having some other address right now for this. Just 1 minute. Let me just open up my previous documentation. Using that I can easily do this thing. Okay, so yeah, this is also not having that game.py. Okay, so let me just put it across as per my understanding. Host is equal to, we just need to put up one address that can be a little bit different. That can be 127 hyphen I just want to know the address where this thing is running. So actually it's already running in my particular machine, so that's where it is giving me a small error. Let me just see if at all some other terminal is running. No, it's other terminals are not running. So how to get all the processes running in my Mac terminal. Okay, localhost alias change in Flask. So what is happening is already one Flask API is running in my machine, so that's where it is giving up me an error. So I will just change it. I will just change the address. It is 0.0.1 and I'll put up like 5001 here. So it should work right now, I think. Oh, my service name is being like, I don't know why it is giving me a error. Address binding is the error currently. So localhost port 9000, put up localhost. Okay, 5001. So let us try it back here again. Okay, we just need to go and kill the process which is running in my machine right now. I just need to find the PID number and yeah, what's the thing? Force PSAX. I had to go and write down this thing. So using my particular local host. So this is something which actually is happening up in my particular localhost, guys. So nothing to worry about it. Control F 127. So wherever 127 is there, please let me know. Okay. I'm actually finding out my server, guys. I mean, this is giving a small problem right now. I think view or how to view and kill processes using Mac OS X. So actually it's running in my particular terminal and PSX has been already put it up there. How to, yep, I think this one actually helps me. This particular tool AX GREP Z. Okay, let me just take it up here. Okay, this natstat, yeah, natstat. One of the command is there, natstat command. Okay, 20 natstats command. Okay, so that is one of the command which is being used for getting all my TCP or like UDC ports, all the active ports. Okay, natstat 80. Okay, natstat Natstat 80 netstat. Okay, so here we are, and it's where it goes. So we are having, what's that address, 127. Are you guys able to see 127 here? I literally want to see one of the thing. This is an different level of game actually. Here I just need to get my local host ID and I want to kill it up there. That's it. So let me just go ahead from the comments, if at all. No, actually, get all the local host ports in Mac terminal. Okay, so yes, it's where it is. Please get up right now. Please get something to us. It's not working. So here where we will go and we will. Okay, just 1 minute, guys. Let me just run it on some other editor. Actually, my localhost is like not working up right now. Yep, I can actually open up some more thing. Open my machine, and here where the budget one is, and not budgeting. It should be budget, not budget. Okay, just be there, guys, and I'll be solving it across right now. It's kind of yeah, I got it, and now I will be able to get this whole thing inside my machine. Okay, so here we are, and that's what it goes up. Okay, so let me just put it across like this. Fine, where's my other file? Okay, so it actually closed down that file. First of all, this, let me, it's fully maximized, so I'm like not able to see this thing properly. It's there. Open recent. What's that? Open recent inside. It's shifting from here to there, the workspace. That's it. It should work right now. Let's go. Yep, it's working. So we have this particular server. My problem is that in my Mac, some other machine is being running. So that's where I actually like running currently this thing on another port. So this is what the other port is. So I just need to find up my last the 5001 where it has been running. So I just wanted like how to change my port ID. So yes, we have changed the port ID, and yes, so this is what the basic example of a Python Flask API looks like. And I was having a hard time finding out my particular, like what we say, localhost number and killing it. I still want to find out where is my localhost number, and yep, I'll find it out probably. I'll do something, and I'll do something 127. Okay, it should get me. Okay, it will get me some time. Fine. So let's go ahead and make a new request. So this is what the hi. So this is my particular postman. So yep, I've just made it very much. So in our particular hi, so what is happening up? We are having this particular hi, right? So this is what our hi is all about. Inside hi in the body, just you need to put up a small. Let us take some raw JSON. Okay, so it's a JSON. In this JSON we need to put up a name, and we need to give, like, for example, Prasad. Okay, and I just go and put this, send this request. As soon as I send this thing, why it is giving me an error? Method is not allowed. Why? So yep, why this method is not been allowed? At hi, get the JSON, take it as a post. Achha, we need to get a post request. Okay, and put it up here. So yes, you are having an absolute nice response. Clear? So I guess your website using GoDaddy. No, my website is not using GoDaddy. Actually, it is a AWS. So I mean, I'm not the developer who does all this AWS part. I'm just only a person who is currently teaching you all guys how to put across a nice Flask based API. So yeah, we have just done it. So for example, this is the name. Inside the name, whatever the name you will be giving. So this was a very basic API which we have deployed right now. So yes, in my particular API, what is there? Using this route function, using this route, what we say keyword and all, you are having one function here. So this function is like just simply doing one small, what we say, just doing one small hi hello thing only. So if at all now we want to just go and mimic things, like for example sign up API. Okay, let's not go and do sign up API. Let's maybe like have one login app login kind of thing. So now we will be creating one more the same function. Okay, this function will be here, and we have login login. Inside login, just go and this return also will copy. Okay, so you just need to pass on like two different things. Okay, I'm not going to actively establish a database connection and all here. If at all you want me to do a continuation of this thing and teach you database connections and all in this, so let me just know once. I'll be 100% happy to do that thing. Okay, so def. Okay, so this function we will be changing like login function. Okay, so inside login function we will not only take we will not take name, we will take like email, and we will have one password. Okay, we will take email and password, email, and we will have password. Using this password data.get, inside data.get we will be taking up password. Okay, so just to make sure that if, okay, now we will just do a small if else kind of thing. I'm not okay, so yes, now please explain what we say, please explain about Postman. Okay, now what is this Postman? Okay, so Postman is a particular software which helps to do all kind of requests on different kind of APIs. So whatever APIs you may be hosting anywhere. Okay, so you can actually have this like in this post body, you can actually send your payload. So this is my particular payload, and whenever I just send it to a request, and this request is going and hitting my particular server which is running in my terminal. Okay, it's a local terminal based server, it's a local host kind of thing which we are hitting up. So as soon as we get a request here in the post request, for example, so I think we should be taking up one more session about what we say, how to do things and attach this whole thing with database. We can do it because we have done it already, so we can 100% do it in another way on 100%, but that it will take another one more session. It will not, it can't be wrapped up so easily. So currently I'm just putting up a small if and else. If let's put up a email, if email equal to like Sai at let's upgrade.in. Okay, if Sai at let's upgrade.in, and okay, password. Just we are hard coding this thing. This whole part will be then a database kind of thing. I just want to show you that how Python based Flask, how Flask API is doing the interface. Now after this, you, if at all you want me to like what we say, do a continuation of this whole session about Flask, just put up there in the chat that hey, we want a continuation of Flask. We will be 100% doing continuation of Flask. Okay, just here I'm actually putting up a static data inside the API itself to just show you that how things are being handled, how a post request, how a get request, everything works in this. So that's what the whole thing is. So what we have done till now is like if at all we have to just go and sum it up here and there, not sum it up, we will be just going ahead. So how to write decorator based code in Flask, and then we have how to kill already running server. Okay, then afterwards it's still in pending. It's pending. I'll do that. Then we have changed the port number where our server should be. Then afterwards, currently making login function. We can actually do a full grown-up API using this static API. So let me just put up a password like Sai at 12345. Okay, so then you have to put it across in the text that inside the text just put up approved kind of thing, else the text should be like wrong credentials. Clear. So now what we will do is like we will make a nice JSON dictionary. We will just make a dictionary. dit is equal to this. Now dit, inside dit we will put up like inside dit let's put up status can be status is equal to 200. Okay, dit, then afterwards we like put up response or like response, response is equal to whatever the text is. Okay, approve authorized, UTHORISED, authorized. Okay, authorized or wrong credential, these are the only two things which can be possible. So now let's go and apart, like we will not keep any approved and all here. We will just put up what we say, this dictionary which we have created here for the JSON response. Okay, so we are currently having here two different things. Now let's go and spin it across in the terminal. We have to kill this and we have to again deploy one more server instance. So we have like on hi, if at all you send hi, that hi you are in Prasad. Okay, for example, you are in okay, we should change that test probably, but yes, now we are actually creating one more request. That one more request will be having the what we say, again the post request. We will be taking one dedicated session on what we say Postman, so don't worry about it. We'll be taking one dedicated session about Postman. Just as of right now, just remember that Postman is all about for making request and getting response. So yep, sorry. So here it should be like login. What's the tag here? What we gave? We gave login, login. Oh, one more small mistake we are doing, guys. Data is data. We're supposed to get an error. We just rescued our error somehow. So let me just kill this thing and again run it back. Yeah, now it's fine. So yes, here we are in the login. We just need to give our response. We just need to put up like email. Inside email, let us put Sai at let's upgrade, whatever we gave in the static one, but in the next one onwards we will not use static. We will be maybe coding it inside that only, don't worry. Password, so one is email and other one is password, so we have to send the password also. So in this password currently let me send ABC. Okay, if at all I send ABC, so what it is coming, wrong credential, although the status was 200 but the credentials are wrong. So that's what it is sending me in what we say, our detail. So that's how actually your Tinder API also sends. Okay, So your Tinder API also send the same kind of like output whenever you just go and log in. So instead of this if and else, they have a database part here. So this is static. This is a static code for explanation. So just you can here they will be having what we say here, they will be having database code for authorization for auth. Okay, so that's what is the only thing here. And now if at all you want me to go ahead and log in also, we have done. If at all we put up the right password, what's the right password? The right password is this now, sai at 12345. It should give us that inside password, sai at 12345. It should give us this. Okay, see, it's authorized. So our particular mobile phones actually make request on this particular link, okay, and put up this payload. Okay, this is the payload which is being sent to the server, and the server processes that whole thing and gives us this back in the response. And as soon as we get this response, our mobile phone currently puts all the data into the mobile phone. So have you understood till here how actually our API works? Have you understood? Just put up a small yes if at all you have understood. I just want to know that thing inside the comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and login function we have created, and profile. Okay, if at all you want to get some profiles, clear. So let's go and create a profile thing also using this. So for profile, we will be requiring a get function. Okay, so we will be requiring a get. Okay, so profiles, files, profiles. Now what we will be doing is def some random profiles, profiles, profiles. In this what we will create is maybe the return JSON. We will create one JSON dictionary. Okay, we will create one dictionary. We will create 2-3 dictionaries. Okay, dit. Inside this dit maybe 0, not 0, dit the username can be like Sai. Inside Sai I will be having another one more layer of dictionary. The dictionary is username. Okay, so username is equal to, you can put up what's my username is, okay, so Tinder has a lot of users. Now what all things Tinder shows, username Sai Kiran for example. Okay, then afterwards it also shows age, it shows age, okay, of a particular user. The age can be what we see, the age can be like whatever you just put up, like 60 years. Okay, then it also shows one image, right? What else Tinder shows? Tinder also shows image. Now how you will put image? You can put image two ways. Either you can put up one URL of that image, or you can convert a full big image to a base 64. Convert image to a string. Okay, that's base 64 thing we'll be converting. So just go to your what we say, this particular part, and let's go and put up your image into base 64. Choose a file, and let me just choose the same file which we are currently using, convert to base 64. So it has converted my image to base 64. Okay, so now I just need to copy this whole thing. Control A. It's not giving me a Control A kind of thing here. It's not giving me the copy of this string. Then what's the use of that particular method? Okay, so I will be requiring just base 64 of my image, and please create it, copy, show code. So this is the copy to clipboard, copy to clipboard. Okay, so now we are having here one full big image. Tokenization. Okay, so this is the whole thing. So what I'll do is like I'll just go and I'll put it up here in this. Okay, so maybe it should work. No, it would not work. So let me just only take the base 64 part of it. So it's a very big code which we need to like hamper it around. So you can convert a full big image to what we say a particular base 64. Actually, you can now, for example, if you see this copy and if you save this whole thing into HTML and try getting it, it will obviously be 100% opened up. Just let me like try getting the copy here. It's a huge thing. Okay, so convert a base 6, convert string. Okay, any other tool which is there? No, not this one, sorry. Any other tool which we are having? Okay, so there are, I mean, having different kinds of like codes for even converting the whole thing to base 64. So it's all up to these things. But what we say like, okay, so I'm just putting up some image kind of like base 64 output. Okay, because the output is actually very much huge. We are not able to copy paste it. So the same way like one user is done, the second user you can have here, that can be Prasad, Prasad, and Prasad can be of like 20 years, and base 64 output image 3. The same way you are having other like what we say here, like Viral, and he is also of 20 and he is having some other image. So that's the way it goes. And yep, now you just go and spin this particular API again back into this. Okay, so we are just pinned this whole thing. Now we are having the same what we say, our own thing. Now here we have to do it in get. Let me just get this, copy paste this URL. We don't require any payload here. It's just simply a get method for profiles. So I just need to put it across here and send. So you are able to get one dictionary that is empty. Why is it empty? Okay, okay, so this was the problem. Okay, so now we are able to see this all things here. So now this is Prasad is one image and size another profile. So the same way like we are having, okay, it's Viral. Okay, so we are having here another one more profile. So these all profiles are fetched by the what we say database, and you are able to see these 3 different things. So now you are having like age, image and username. So you can use it, you can just use it for like getting into your app and then like putting it across. Okay, that's the way actually we work into this whole thing. So yep, now so what's the difference between get and post? Okay, get actually request doesn't gives any kind of payload. Okay, get request is a URL base, and where post request is something in which you can send a payload. Okay, so that's the basic difference between get and post. Get you do when you have to get some public data which is there on some or other place, and ओके, हॉट रिलोड का जो फीचर है बाबा मैं ट्राई करता था बट कभी कभी नहीं किया, मुझे व्हाट वी से दैट इट गिव्स मी अ काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम. So that's where it's better to like, I mean, do it this way rather than confusing it. Okay, so I know that hot reload ka stuff Apache and all also handles on our what we say AWS. So but in this case I literally don't want to take any kind of thing. Yep, so I'm not a servers guy, I'm more into kind of like coding guy. So this is how actually we code in. So let's do one more thing. How many of you have understood like how what is actually like Flask and how can we, what is Flask? How many of you have understood? So how many of you have understood what is Flask? Profile, get request, get request for profile. So how many of you have understood what is like Flask? What is an API? First of all, what is an API? How many of you have understood? Okay, so how many of you have understood how to load thing? Okay, so somewhat you have understood, it's fine. Like okay, so maybe like we can do a continuation session of this thing. I mean, today the time is over already. It's been like half an hour we are delayed because of that notice in net stat kind of thing. So yep, so like I hope that you have understood. I'm very like already my server is running inside this, so I hope. So unable to apply for AI ML. Hey, if you're unable to apply Bhuvnesh SR, you know where to actually go and message, right? Just go to, okay, if at all, just go to our website. Their chat option is there, and please, Bhuvnesh SR, just go and chat and what we say, like chat with our guys. You will be able to find their number in the same website, AI ML website. So that's what. So I hope that if many of you guys might have understood about similar like Express.js, yes, somewhat similar to Express.js, and yes, that's what it is all about, guys. Today's whole thing, and if at all you want me to like continue this whole stuff, if at all you want me to like continue this whole stuff, so you want a continuation next week also, next Friday also you want a session on Flask, just please put it across in the comments right now, and we will be taking it out. Okay, if at all you are interested in learning Flask, I will be very much happy to answer it across. Got basic idea. That's what I mean. We wanted a basic idea only. I can't make you super scientist rockist in 1 hour. So you need to be sitting with me, and we need to debug all the errors together, and that's where you all guys will be like understanding it more and more. Okay. So yep, let's start kind of thing. Okay. So yes, I'll be 100% doing it. So how many of you want a continuation of this thing? So then we will be doing it, or else like if at all you are like thinking, hey, this is not my kind of cup of tea, so we'll not do it again. Okay, so yeah, many of you guys are saying, so that's what it is. Actually today we were thinking to do something in like real-time chat and all. That was not happening. That's what I actually wanted to show. You can install Flask using pypy.org. What's API? API is application programming interface, which all the apps and everywhere in the world everyone uses it. So then based out of this, what we say, why APIs are being used for, it's a waiter kind of thing between the data center and your mobile app using internet, and what is the format in which the data is being packaged, that is JSON. What is Flask? Flask is a Python based web framework, like a whole system. How to install Flask? We can install Flask using pypy.org. How to write a decorator based code in Flask, that's what we have understood. So this is a decorator based kind of code which we have written here, and these are the routes, and this is the request which we have taken up here, and then afterwards we are having what is how to actually call a basic postman. So postman based request we have done it. So if at all you want me to continue this session, web page creation, explain database creation, yes, 100% we can. We will be using Firebase as database. Okay, let's use Firebase as a database and then connect our particular Flask there. Okay, it's very much easy. That's the we have done it like n number of times for our own projects, so we'll be doing it. CLI भी must है sir, and AWS तो like yes, I mean command line interface based code is amazing, but AWS is another level. We actually host our all APIs on AWS, so that's how we do it. And I hope that's basic. Somewhat you got the full what we say basic things. If at all you just go and practice more, you will understand it more. And if at all you want me to continue this thing, I'll be doing it. Okay. So thanks a lot. So that's it, guys. Bye bye. Take care. All the Python batch 5 guys will be meeting you guys tomorrow. And one more thing, Let's Upgrade has launched JavaScript batch 1 for free of cost. It will be, so it's amazing tutorials we are gonna start, and amazing certification which we are starting in JavaScript. So it's a YouTube based certification program which we do. So JavaScript, you can just go and enroll there in the JavaScript program. It's very easy. Just go to letsupgrade.in just website, and you will be able to find JavaScript in the programs. Go to JavaScript and register and share it with your friends as much as you can. You will be having an opportunity to win up to 100 coins in Let's Upgrade using scratch cards. So yeah, that's what it is. Thanks a lot, and we'll be meeting across you all guys later on. Bye bye. Take care. So bye bye guys. Take care. Bye bye. Few people are asking like what will be the timing for our JavaScript course. The JavaScript course timings will be the same. It will be, I think, morning, but based upon we will be doing a poll before starting it, so we will be 100% doing it. We will ask you guys before starting it, so don't worry about it. Okay.